Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope, student, you all are well, fit and healthy. So, student, take out your classwork copy. We are doing long question answer of chapter number 14, the Deccan Plateau, and today date is 1/9/2020. So, take out your book, open page number 91, open page number 91 and note down the first question. Name long answer. We are doing long answer questions. So note down the first question. Question number E. Question number 1, student. Write any 4 points why Deccan Plateau is important. Write any 4 point why Deccan Plateau is important. Note down the question. Write any 4 points why Deccan Plateau is important. Note down the answer. The soil here is mostly black and red in color. Black soil is good black soil is good for the cultivation of cotton and oil seeds. Point number 2, red soil Red soil is also found here. It is suitable. It is suitable for groundnut, sugarcane, and millet. Note down. 2 points we have already written out of 4. The soil which is found in this peninsular plateau, that is red and black soil. Okay, student. So black soil is good for the cultivation of a cotton and oil seed, and red soil is also found here, and this red soil is suitable for growing groundnut, sugarcane and millet. ओके, मिलेट बेटा बाजरे को बोलते हैं. इज इट क्लियर? You note down this point on the board, or you can also take a screenshot, and after that you can write in your classwork copy. So student, 2 point we have already written. Now note down the third point. The Chota Nagpur plateau has rich deposits of coal, iron ore, manganese, bauxite, mica, and other minerals. Point number 4. There are also there are also Point number 3 is the Chota Nagpur plateau has a rich deposits. Okay, Chota Nagpur plateau has a rich deposits of coal, iron ore, manganese, bauxite, mica, and other minerals. There are also thick forest found here. Found here. They provide wood, medicine, fruits, and medicines. The hilly area had large plantation the hilly areas have large plantation of tea, coffee, cinnamon, and pepper. So in the question it is asked write only how many points? 4. But we have written 5 points. If this question come in the examination, out of 5, any 4 points you can write in the examination. Out of these 5, any 4 points you can write in the examination. So point number 4 is that there are also thick forest in this region. And what these forests provide? These forests provide wood, fruits, and medicines. And after that, last point is the hills area have a large plantation of tea, coffee, cinnamon, and pepper. So note down these points. Note down question number 2. Describe the climate of the Deccan Plateau. So note down the answer, student. The climate plateau is moderate. It is neither the climate of the Deccan Plateau is moderate. Okay, it is neither too hot in summer nor too cold in winter. It also has average rainfall particularly in the monsoon month of June and September. So student, what type of a climate is found in Deccan Plateau? So student, the climate which is found in the Deccan Plateau, that is moderate climate. What does it means? It means the it is not very hot. It is neither too hot in summer नॉट टू कोल्ड इन विंटर, मतलब गर्मियों में बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी नहीं पड़ती और ठंडे में बहुत ज्यादा ठंडी नहीं पड़ती है. इज इट क्लियर? एंड इट आल्सो हैज एवरेज रेनफॉल पार्टिकुलरली इन द मानसून मंथ ऑफ जून एंड September. Is it clear? Temperature is moderate. Temperature find in Deccan Plateau. It is neither too hot in summer. समर में गर्मी में बहुत गर्मी नहीं पड़ती, सर्दी में भी बहुत ऐसा नहीं है कि सर्दी नहीं पड़ती, लेकिन बहुत ठंड नहीं पड़ती है. ठीक है. और यहाँ एवरेज रेनफॉल कब होती है? इन द मानसून मंथ होता है. एंड विच आर द मानसून मंथ इन डेक्कन प्लेट्यू? दैट इज द मंथ ऑफ जून एंड September. That is the month of June and September. Note down the answer, or you can take a screenshot also. Now describe the Central Highlands. So student, This peninsular plateau, it is divided into two parts, and it is divided due to the river Narmada. It is divided into two parts, that is due to river Narmada. And what was the name of the parts? The name of the parts is Central Highland and Deccan Plateau. So in question number 3, we have to describe about Central Highland. So before writing the question, सेंट्रल हाईलैंड में मैंने आप लोग से डिस्कस किया था बेटा, सेंट्रल हाईलैंड में टू इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेट्यूज कौन कौन है, दैट इज मालवा एंड छोटा नागपुर। एंड मालवा इज वेरी वाइडर, मालवा क्या बहुत चौड़ा है और ईस्ट एंड इट इज टुवर्ड वेस्ट साइड। एंड छोटा नागपुर की तरफ जब प्लेट्यू मूव करता है, छोटा नागपुर के तरफ जाते जाते प्लेट्यू क्या होता जा रहा है, नैरो होता जा रहा है। क्या हो गया है, कुछ नैरो हो गया है। So that it means Chota Nagpur is in which direction? It is in the east, and here Malwa Plateau is in a where? Malwa Plateau is in west side, and Chota Nagpur, yeah, Chota Nagpur is in east side. And I also explain you the most important thing is that what are the states which touch the Chota Nagpur, that is here it covers Jharkhand, part of Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar and Chhattisgarh. These are the states which it cover, that is one, again you listen it, it covers Jharkhand, parts of Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar and Chhattisgarh. And when we are talking about the Malwa Plateau, it covers parts of a Rajasthan and what? Madhya Pradesh. It covers the parts of a Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Note down the answer, student. Okay, the Central Highland includes the Malwa Plateau in central India and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. What are the rivers? What are the rivers here? Their rivers are Chambal, Betwa and Son, and all these rivers are the tributaries of river Ganga. And all these rivers are the tributaries of river Ganga. These river originate in the central highland, that is there Chambal, Betwa and Son. Okay, note down. They Narmada and Tapi rivers begin and flow westwards into the so this is the complete answer, student. Central highlands include the Malwa Plateau in central India and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. Okay, the rivers Chambal, Betwa and Son originate in the central highlands. They flow northwards and join the Ganga and the Jamuna. Jamuna is also a tributary of river Ganga. So, and both are Himalayan rivers. Ganga is coming from Gangotri Glacier and Jamuna is coming from the Yamunotri Glacier. Okay, glacier is that I explained you earlier also. These rivers are formed due to the melting of the snow. So these rivers are what? These rivers are perennial rivers. Narmada and Tapi rivers begin in the Vindhyas. Vindhyas hills. Okay, they begins from the Vindhya hills and flow westwards into the Arabian Sea. Okay, thank you student.